Hello, hello, hello. Test, test, test. Hopefully this sounds good. How about that visual angle, guys? Oh, oh. Da, 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 da. Hey, how we doing? I'm just glad somebody found my stream. Jeez, man. I am currently at the, what is it? Uh, the People's Conference for Palestine. I'm here as a journalist. So, like, I'm not overtly, just interviewing people. So we're going to go get our press passes. Wearing a Minnesota Wild jersey, although this is in Detroit. How we doing, everybody? Where is check-in? How's everybody doing today? Sweet. 15 people already. Wow. Gracie, where are you from? How's Mike sounding, by the way? Perfect. I'm going to be interviewing some folks soon. I just want to get my press pass first so I can put my name on it, because if you got a press pass, then you look more official. I think that's what everyone wants, right? So, yeah. So this is actually Huntington Place. Basically, this was Cobo Hall for a while, so this is where they have like the Dream Cruise events and stuff. In Detroit, it's been here for, 60 years, I think. So this is a very, very nice building. They have a lot of folks who come here for conventions. I've seen Comic-Cons here. I've seen sneaker conventions here. It's pretty nice. So I'm gonna ask this guy. Do you know where press check-in is for press? I will just wing it. I appreciate it. Thank you. You work at Ford Field too? I heard Safe's the same company, right? Wow. Excellent. Well, have a good night. Everyone's nice in Detroit, man. But trust me, people who like put on the narratives like, oh, Detroit this, Detroit that. It's like, dude, come on. So that's how people are, It's a really, really nice city. I've had, brunch? I had a late night dinner here too. So it's been good. Amazing. I got the fit on. It's Christmas in August, I think. Gonna go get my metal detected. Metal detector? Yeah. Perfect. Nice. Do you know where press check-in is? So where? Press check-in? Right here? Thank you. Appreciate it. Sweet. I did not. Press check-in is what I'm looking for. Okay, press check-in right here. Perfect. Thanks. How we doing, everybody? Welcome back, Benny S. I know you're not Ben Shapiro, even though your name is Benny S. I bully you for it, but still, we'll take it. So, we're here. We're here in Detroit, having a good time. So, we're gonna go down the beautiful escalators. Let me just get my badge. I'm here for press check-in.
For press check-in?
Yes.
Sure. Okay. What's your name?
Tyler Fiorito.
Okay, and can I see your ID?
Yes. You guys can't see my ID. You can. They can't. Perfect. There it is. Here we go.
Great, thank you so much.
Of course. Signed up late last night.
Yeah, we have one here.
Oh, perfect. Great. Did I get denied?
No.
Okay, thanks. Thank you.
What's your outlet? It's under Great Lakes Unfiltered.
Yeah, it's a new nonprofit I started. I left my previous publication. They told me to not write about certain people, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not comfortable with that.
Not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, great. So let me tell you a few things for tomorrow. Obviously, things are wrapped up tonight.
Of course.
So, let me take. Did you just grab a program?
Yeah.
I'll do. Okay, yeah. Yep. I'll mix some marks in here. So for any plenary session, there are going to be press pools afterwards where all of the panelists who spoke at a plenary are going to be like held in the room like 15 minutes. So as media, you can go approach them, see if they're available, that kind of thing. So they're going to be available for you.
Excellent. That's awesome. How many press have been here? A couple hundred or dozens?
I'm not sure. It's a lot.
Nice. Any other Ann Arbor outlets, or am I the only one?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm from Texas. So
oh, really?
Yeah,
okay, no
I wouldn't
worries.
be able to just eyeball it.
No worries.
And then for your purposes, so there's a media room. Like you need to charge your devices, sit, whatever.
Really?
Yeah, that's going to be room 142A. And then, did you get a confirmation? Just because you registered last night, you probably didn't get a confirmation email.
Maybe. Yeah. I didn't see it. I don't think.
So in the confirmation email, if you have received it, there's a link for requesting like a private interview room space. You probably haven't received the email yet.
Okay.
So if you don't get it by tomorrow morning, you need that. We'll be here at this.
I don't think I'll be able to miss you.
Okay. Yeah. That's right. All right. There you go.
Excellent. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Do I get a regular badge too, or?
Oh, that's right. You get a press badge. Good call.
Oh, thank you. That's the only reason I signed up for press. I just wanted the badge. I didn't want to do actual journalism, just wanted the badge. So. Tyler. Perfect.
All right.
Thank
there
you.
Go.
Appreciate it.
Just make sure you don't have to re-register tomorrow or sign in.
Yeah.
Make sure you bring it up.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh, we feeling good today. Feeling real good. Excellent. Here, I'll get some good videos. I just got to charge my phone, so let me multitask here for you guys. How's audio sounding, guys? Is everybody doing good? Wow, it's massive. And this is, tons of people have already left. This is all the vendors and booths and whatnot, so I'm gonna head down there in just a second. Wow. Benny, how you been, my dog? Benny. It's crazy being a journalist and covering TPUSA and then this too. It's kind of a fever dream, but we'll take it. I also have a second microphone to interview people with, so. Gracie, where are you from, by the way? This is Michigan. It's a state in the United States. Detroit's the biggest city here. You might know Detroit as the auto capital of the world if you're any familiar with American history. And then it sort of had all the auto industries leave to underpay their workers a little bit because the unions were like, hey, give us equal pay and whatnot. So just gonna get my charger out real quick. Apparently there's a media room that's private where media can charge their stuff. So I'm gonna look for that in just a second. Where do you guys want me to head to next? It's beautiful here. I love nights in Detroit, dude. If you've never been to Detroit at night, it is awesome. People think it's like scary, but literally, there's so much food open. There are literally traveling beer carts. You know, the ones you bike with, just like if you're like a college person or whatnot. It's so much fun, dude. I would highly recommend it. If you haven't been to Detroit already at night, it's worth it. I'm gonna make sure my phone doesn't die on you. Oh man, 5 people. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Where are you from in chat? I might have been there, or I will visit you. Because why not? We got to be a man for the people. This is the People's Conference for Palestine. We are. I guess the people. Ah, shoot. Drop my program. Here, I'll open this up. Maybe we'll take a peek in here while I do this. This is a little program I got. People's Conference for Palestine. Interesting. Objectives are to respond to the genocide, starvation, documenting the genocide, demanding accountability, a couple other things. Interesting. So yeah, they have a lot of speakers here. They have a couple of politicians here. Rashida Tlaib is from Michigan. So this is what was today. I didn't get to many of these events today. Perfect. And yeah, this is what's tomorrow. I think I'm going to try and get there as early as possible. So I guess the first event's at 9:30. I'll try to get there literally like when it opens, if it's possible. So we'll see. Perfect. Nice. We got the phone chargers, boys. Beautiful. Excellent, excellent, excellent. You from where you're from? Well, you know what? You're a vagabond. You've lost your place in this world, and you must find new, and that's what it's all about. So, Benny, is that a word, or are you having a stroke, Benny? If you're having a stroke, call someone. If not, I'm not calling anyone, Benny. Benny, also, what have you been up to? It's been a little minute. I've been dealing with, let's just say, my buyout of my previous publication. You're a man. I think. Yeah. Okay, thank God we're charging. God, that scared me. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. Whew. Nice. All right, I think we're gonna go find some folks, interview them. Let's do it. Sorry for the shaky cam. Whew. I'm trying not to trip on this carpeted stairs. It's very nice. I also have a second mic, so I'll be interviewing some folks. Nice. Let's see where else we're going. I have realized the cord to my phone is not long enough.
In November happened.
Just gonna take it all in, maybe say hi to some folks. How's everybody doing? Kobo is beautiful, man. I still call it Kobo. I know it's not sponsored by Kobo, but still, it's beautiful. Wow. Artists Against Apartheid. I don't know if this is still open, but This is cool. These are nice. So I'm guessing these are people who support, I guess, the end to, some people call it a war, some people call it a genocide in Gaza right now. I don't know if they raise money or they just support. Wish there's somebody here, but it's beautiful. I like it. Let's go check out that press room, actually. I just want to see what's up there. Where's the press room? 142A? Oh, perfect. Great. Thank you. Appreciate it. We're in, guys. We're going to the press room. We're going to see how many phone chargers there are, because that's what's most important. Press room? Perfect. Thank you. Nice. Should it be locked, or do I push? Oh, gotcha. Press? It's okay. It's no big deal. Yeah, it's all good. Feels good to be on this side of the line. I feel like that's the same logo as Turning Point USA. Benny, where you been, my man? How have you been? Fit's looking good. I got the lobster socks on. Check it out. We're looking good, guys. Guys, hit that like button and subscribe for lobster socks. Look at those. Look at those beautiful lobster socks. You can't even compete with that. What are you supposed to do? It's lobster socks. Nobody has lobster socks. So, got a lot of folks in here. I don't know what net attendance is. I remember down in Florida, the attendance was, I think, over 10,000 people. So, not that these events are directly competing with each other or anything, but it's no worries. Oh yeah, it's good. Nice. This is nice. Ooh, nice. Just wanted to see the room. It's a nice little room. Let's go meet some folks. While we walk, this is our agenda tomorrow. So we got 4 sessions. What is that? Seeds of Resistance, the struggle for food sovereignties tomorrow, unmasking genocide, enablers in the United States. 1 year later, the student movement in the wake of the encampments, which, I mean, if you've followed my coverage at all, you know that I covered those for the Michigan Review and the Michigan Daily. So, like, we covered a lot of that stuff as it was happening. It's going to be very interesting to see that presentation tomorrow. If you don't know, we covered basically what happens to the Michigan Review, or not the Michigan Review, what is it called? Central Student Government, when we basically had a whole event get, what was it called? Evacuated by police because of, you know, threats of violence and things. Hate when that happens. So, yeah. Oh, wow, there's a lot of floors in here. Let's see what this is. So this is where we are, I think. Nice. Or are we in the basement? Okay, that's us. 142 is us. So we're down here. I don't know if there's other stuff going on upstairs. There might. Meeting rooms, ambassador ballroom. I'm assuming if they rented this building, it's massive. Like, this is huge. Look at this thing. It's looking real big. So I'm assuming they have the whole building, which is pretty nice. I don't know. Where do you guys want to head? You let me know and we'll do it. We'll interview some folks too.
To the right people there.
Crazy. I wonder if there's a map in this program. That's what I'm going to look for. So this is tomorrow right here. So the vendor fair opens.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't see your name.
Oh,
So sorry.
do you want to be interviewed or are we good?
Oh no, you're all good. It was just I didn't see your it like blended
Oh,
in with
gotcha.
the white stripe, and so I did. I'm so sorry to
It's a
bug you. I
wild
didn't mean to
jersey.
distract.
You're good. You're good. You're doing your job.
We have some anti-Minnesota bias here. No, kidding. Yeah. So we're good. So this is tomorrow. We got lunch, remarks. Oh, Hassan's giving a speech tomorrow. Interesting. Okay. Well, I was told that as press, I'm able to ask the speakers questions, so I think I'll be able to ask Hassan a question, which is going to be crazy. So I think we'll do that. It seems like his speech is roughly, 10, 15 minutes, maybe a little longer. Hopefully, we can get him on and interview him on the broadcast. What do you think, guys? I think that'd be fun if we got him on the broadcast. Sorry, you're good. You're busy. Crazy. I got home decor.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Is that honey? You got raw honey, guys. I need to wake up. I'm looking for that coffee.
Coffee creamy. As long as you're asleep.
Looks like there's stuff upstairs. We're gonna go on a ride, guys. Get ready. You guys know if there's more stuff upstairs?
There's not.
Well, thanks for letting me know. Saving me a trip. Well, I'm assuming there's gonna be a lot more tomorrow. Tomorrow looks like the big event. It looks like it's over a 12-hour day here. So like people are gonna be here literally all day. It'd be nice. Damn, I was gonna try and see if that guy was with it. Find someone to interview, I think. You know what? Why not? A lot of volunteers here. Interesting. Makes sense, though. I'm pretty sure this is like one of the, or maybe the biggest conference in the United States for Palestine, I think. Which is interesting. Oh, they're going to have discussions and moderators too, which is nice. I really am interested in session 5, which appears to be on Saturday. It says 2:40. I'm guessing they have breakout sessions, so it's like at the same time. You choose one, whatever one you like the most. So this is the one I'm thinking of. The student movement in the wake of the encampments. I think I really want to go to that one. Mainly because, like, literally, I'm probably one of the most knowledgeable people in terms of the Ann Arbor student movement, because I've been literally covering it as press for, since it started, basically. So I think that would be an interesting thing. Which one of these, I guess, sessions, these breakout sessions, do you guys think I should head to? Be sick.
I don't have people that car, but
can
me
go
know, guys.
sometime off, too.
I'd be happy to. And also, I'm happy to interview anyone. If you've got any like tough questions, easy questions, whatever, I'd be happy to interview literally anyone. That's part of the Great Lakes Unfiltered, which is my nonprofit press outlet where we don't. I guess we're not afraid of speech. You know, you got to be afraid of
And we kind of
not being able to share your ideas, in my opinion. So that's the rules. I'm gonna ask where the caffeine is. I need some. Do you know where the caffeine is?
Caffeine up top. There's a couple of vending machines over there, and I believe there's still 1 or 2 shops open. I may be mistaken.
You're
on
the
that.
best.
Apologies again about interrupting.
Thank you for not kicking me out. Good times. We're on the escalator. On the escalator to freedom, I guess. Or I guess caffeine, which is adjacent to freedom. Hit that like and subscribe button if you like caffeine. It's the best drug. How's everybody doing? I see a couple new viewers tuned in. We're chilling over here. We've actually had a pretty steady inflow of people with me just like screwing around, which I like. I love that. Appreciate it. And this is only me at half capacity. Once I get that caffeine in there, you'll see my final flow.
Yeah, let me just show you.
See if there's some food open over here. That's why we're really here, right? It's the food. Let me get some rear camera shots. Interesting. Don't know if anything's open. I guess we'll find out. It's a nice food court. I really, really do like Detroit's historic buildings. Really, I think, honestly, the city is cooking. But I think it's going to be an interesting election cycle next time, to be honest. Damn, doesn't look like anything's open. Ah, it's all right. I guess we're going to have to settle for caffeine through the old-fashioned way. Damn. Well. Oh, man. How we doing? Santos. Juscelino Santos. How are you doing? We got Gracie Hills, Benny S. We got Mr. Santos. George Santos is in the chat, guys. Very, very reputable Congressman George Santos from the 12th District of New York. He never did anything wrong. No. Well, he might have done a couple things wrong. You know, he's innocent until proven guilty. You know, you never know. He could have not lied about anything. Yeah, we'll see. So, yeah. Leave a like for that, guys. Leave a like. Leave a like for Mr. Santos. Sorry, I was like, is this security?
No, at 8:30, I'm not supposed to let you in.
Oh, gotcha. I just came from food court.
Go for, nah, you're good about it.
Okay, appreciate it.
Yeah, you can go. Actually, wait.
Apparently 8:30 is the closing time, guys. Like that song by Semisonic called Closing Time. Also, did you know that song called Closing Time by Semisonic is actually a metaphor for being born? That's what the artist said who made it. So leave a like for Closing Time by Semisonic. Great song. Sorry, my bad. Oh, yes. Yes, this is what we're here for. They have Celsius. My refuge. Holy crap, they have drugs. What should I get, guys? Should I get drugs? I don't think that's the right television. It's probably this one. Yes, this is what we're doing. Now this is why we're here, guys. This is why we're here. I'm pretty sure Celsius was banned by the NCAA because it works so well that they consider it a performance-enhancing substance. I'm not even kidding. That's not a joke. And it's even funnier that college athletes are now sponsored by Celsius. So, God dang it. Leave a like for performance-enhancing drugs. Leave a like for, I don't know, something. Oh my God. Oh, I thought that was the price. Okay. I thought it was $5 for 1 Celsius. I was gonna scream. That was just how much it gave me. What Celsius flavor should we get?
That's tough. I'm a big fan of Celsius, but I have to cut back, so I only drink one a day because it's gonna kill me, and I don't want to die. I like living. Living is pretty cool. So I'm thinking I'm going tropical on this one, on this bad boy. Please do not cause my Celsius to explode. Thank you. This is not sponsored, by the way. If it was, that'd be nice. I want to sell out. That's my goal. My goal is to sell out all my principles, and just do whatever it takes to make money, because that is how capitalism works. So that's what we're gonna do. No, that's not what we're gonna do. I don't think. We'll see. We'll see how much money I get. So, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna find some vendors. I'm gonna interview some folks, and we'll give them a nice little, I don't know, standing ovation, sitting ovation. Tell me what you guys want to see. I'll make it happen. Is anyone coming tomorrow, by the way? Because I'd be happy to interview you guys. I'll make it happen. Just gonna have to readjust my pants here. Leave a like for that, I guess. Why not? Huh. Rental chargers. Oh god, this Celsius is ice cold. It's gonna kill me. Freezer burn. There we go. Ah, there we go. Salvation. Salvation. Cheers. The view from up here is crazy. This is a really well-designed building. I haven't been here in so long. Probably since the GM convention, honestly. It's crazy to think about. I'll come back for more conventions if you want me to stream them. I'm totally down. It's so beautiful. Somebody's starting to chant. Maybe that was the last speech of the day. So that seems to be where the main big speakers are over there. Interesting. That's my press room down there, although it's, I mean, I don't think anybody will steal my stuff, but like, I mean, I have a I have a phone charger in my pocket right now, and it's working faster than some of those plugs they got there, so, you know, I'm already at literally 30%. I was at 3%, what, 20 minutes ago? So we're cooking on that. I got my pocket charger. So it's not looking bad though. I think that's where we're gonna go tomorrow. We're gonna start there and then move to some of these vendors, I think. I do want to interview the vendors and just see like what they're selling, if they're a local business, if they flew in out of state, something like that, I think. That'd be kind of cool. What about those fragrances down there? You think I should get those? That'd be kind of sick. Beautiful. I think this is the fragrance room right down there. There it is. There we go. They got the clothes one right there, and then also fragrances. I'd be totally down to buy some products, honestly. Although I really just want to see what this is all about. If it's local, economic interests mostly, or if it's state outside, get the facts on that. Because I know a lot of people are here from around the country. I know one of the volunteers told me at the desk that she was from Texas. I know Hassan's flying out from LA. Abdul Saeed is from Grand Rapids, which is on the west side of the state. He's Abdul El Saeed. He's running for Senate as a Democrat, as like an alternative to Haley Stevens. Haley Stevens famously has taken probably, I don't know if it's 1 million, but it's definitely hundreds of thousands from AIPAC, which is Americans for Israel Political Action Committee. So we got a lot of people here from all over the state. Haley Stevens, funny enough, used to be my House rep for the United States Congress. It's kind of an interesting lore there, I guess you could say. It's interesting. It's a very good shot up here, though. I'm gonna get closer to the edge. Maybe we can see more. Wow, that's crazy. Damn. Okay. I think think we're going to have a little read here. It's story time, guys. Nice. Community principles. This is your good night story. We convene here together in the thousands from many walks of life and diverse backgrounds, cultures, traditions, political experiences, with the shared objective of advancing the struggle for Palestine. We ask all participants to help us create and maintain this space for a respectful discussion, exchange, and collaboration by keeping the following principles in mind. Arrive on time. I failed that one, but I'm going to be on time tomorrow, I swear. I was busy today. I was doing stuff. It's first week of school. Assume the best intent, stay open-minded to any conversation, keeping in mind the diversity of experience and opinions of the participants, which, yes, this year, that is literally the whole point of my outlet, Great Lakes Unfiltered. It's literally, the whole reason I founded this is because I got told to stop criticizing the Democratic Party by my previous publication, and I said, no, I'm walking, I'm done. That's not happening. You're going to tell me to stop criticizing a political party in my coverage? Like, how's that even a thing that happens? Like, how? I don't understand. I'm not even kidding here, by the way. Like, literally. I'm not going to say who it was, because I've worked for, 4 or 5 outlets, but one of my previous employers literally told me, hey, you got to stop criticizing the Democratic Party. We're going to have to fire you. And I'm like, okay. So me doing journalism is why I'm being fired as a journalist. And I said, no, we're going to do a severance. I'm going to get the hell out of here. Because there's this thing called principles and ethics. I don't know if you guys have heard of this, and that matters a lot in my opinion. So I think if you, seriously, if you're a journalist and you're willing to fold, I'm 24 years old, so I look older than I am, but if you're willing to fold that easily, you could fold on anything. What is stopping you from folding on everything else? I don't understand. So anyways, we're gonna go back to the booklet. So those are the community principles. Basically, just don't be a terrible person, yada yada. And also, obviously, don't disrespect anybody's religion, etc. So excellent. Let's see what else is going on here. So they got the vendors open tomorrow at 9. I'll probably show up around that time. I'm already registered, so I can just waltz right in. Gaza resists, Gaza remains. Interesting. So they marked that one for me. So that's one of the press events where I can ask questions. So I don't know if I can ask questions to Hassan, but I'm assuming if he's in the same spot that I'll be able to ask questions to him. Or I'm sure he's going to get mobbed by people. There's literally going to be thousands of people around him because he's a big Twitch streamer. So yeah.
Can I get more time to start exiting?
Oh, gotcha.
Just to make sure that with all the workers and everything,
Yeah.
we can get out of here on time.
Of course. Well, what time do you guys get out?
We got to be out of here before 9.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Completely. Yeah.
Good luck.
That's a big task, clearly.
Yes, I worked at the arena, so I get it.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Thank you so much.
Of course. The trick is start dimming the lights, because then people start going.
Yeah.
We would do that with curtains. We'd close the curtains and then open them up with the bright lights to get them out. So,
Or with the lights.
yes.
Do it.
You have a walkie-talkie, you could radio that in. You don't? Next year.
Yeah.
It's just my free advice.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
I should be getting paid for it though, but Excellent. I think we're gonna get some food. Let me see what other events are going on in the area. $8:43. Perfect. Feeling good.
Yeah, we'll take this.
All right. I look like a Viking, which makes sense. This is Minnesota, so.
You don't know how we get upstairs.
Let me just see where we're going.
Yeah. It's supposed to be on till 9.
Who the hell is Mitch? Some guy named Mitch followed me. Oh, I think he's. I think I had a meeting with him today. I kind of forgot his name. I guess, thank you, Simon. I don't know what the point of saying that was, but welcome to the stream. I'm at the Palestinian People's Conference, I think that's what it's called. So if you have any questions for people when I start doing interviews, probably tomorrow, at this point it's pretty late, I'd be happy to forward those questions. Even if they're bad faith, I'll reframe them into making them good faith, so it's productive, okay? But I don't distort people's questions when I ask them. Let me just see what else is going on, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Also, please don't spam. Thank you. Just make sure you don't spam the chats. But if you do have a question, I'd be happy to ask it. My phone's about to die. Great. Breakthrough news. Let me see if any of my friends are at this other event here. Interesting. Oh shoot, excellent! Exclamation mark. I didn't see your message until just now. Okay, one of my friends is here. He's a former VP of LSA Student Government at the University of Michigan. LSA, if you don't know, is basically the catch-all college. So if they don't have like a specific college for your interest, so it's everything from like biology to econ. It's the biggest student government there. They have a budget of over $150,000 a year. And he's one of my good friends from Student Gov there. I would argue he was the best VP we've ever had when I was there in my undergrad. I'm back for grad school now, of course. So I'll definitely do an interview with him. He's a good guy. I think we'll make it happen. Excellent. Let's skedaddle.
You gotta wrap me up before 9.
Nice. We'll go bathroom first. First, let me set my stuff down so I can actually. My pants are gonna fall down if I don't tie them. Leave a like for that, guys. Leave a like for pants that are tied well so they do not fall. That is a good thing to have. If you agree with that political opinion, please subscribe. Pants should not be falling down in America. We are supposed to be the most powerful nation, yet people's pants are falling down every day here. And if your pants are falling down too, I would recommend you vote third party, because third party stands for the pants. Nobody wants to be caught with their pants down, but the political establishment has. So leave a like for that, guys. That's my pitch. That's my whole political ideology, is we should stop people's pants from falling down with weak streams. Leave a like if you agree. Hit that subscribe button if you also agree. Ooh, there's a mural here or something. You know what this is?
Must be Gaza.
Oh. It's weird looking from this angle because you always see it on the coastline, right? Huh. Here, let me change the screen. I'm live right now. I just wanted to let you know. You're not in the shot, but
Thank you.
of course. Wow. This is crazy. So I'm guessing this is like all the different places that had like attacks and camps and things. Wow. Crazy. Amazing. That was the harbor. I'm guessing that's probably where the pier was. Hospitals. So I'm guessing this is the before, and then there's an after picture on this side. This is what Gaza looked like before October 7th, I believe. This is after. Wow. That's insane. I mean, this is why I cover it in the way I do on my paper. I mean, like, I think when you're a journalist, everyone gets caught up in rhetoric and talking points and things like that. But at the end of the day, I mean, literally, just let the facts speak for themselves. We're so captured by rhetoric here. I think, like, when people say, oh, it's genocide, it's not genocide, it's like, dude, for one, I'm not on the international court. I think using the term is powerful and whatnot. But at the same time, like, this is crazy. And this is reality. This is the reality on the ground from the evidence we know. And the only evidence we don't know is because journalists are not allowed to freely enter and exit Israel. That's just true. The only journalists that have been allowed in have either snuck in or are accompanied by IDF personnel from, what is it, the Israeli Defense Force. So like, you can't really get an objective thing if you're going into this event, or not event, if you're going into Gaza, if you're literally accompanied by armored personnel. How are you supposed to get an objective view of the situation here? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Look at that. That's the strip before. That's after. The same exact location. Like, what? And this is still going on to this day. Like, what is happening here? It's crazy. So, like, my advice to anybody who is or considers themselves at least attached in some way to Israel is get off the train now, because the long-term, I guess, survival of a state is whether or not it has support from its allies. And the longer this goes on, the more likelihood that there will be international repercussions, both in terms of diplomacy, but also in terms of the International Criminal Court. And it's like, at the same time, I get it, you know? Like, I get the need, if it's a part of your identity, you want to defend it, right? It's something you feel personal about, and you feel like when people are criticizing the state of Israel, it feels like an attack on you. But at the same time, you got to let your voice be known that this government that is perpetrating this is not somebody that speaks for you. You want to call it civilian casualties, genocide. At this point, I think you have to recognize the reality, this reality right here. And I think getting to those people so this can actually be ended, like, is really important. At the end of the day, I don't care about these talking points that I hear from the State Department, that I hear from the Israel Defense Force, Netanyahu, etc., whoever it is. All I care about is the facts. And the fact of the matter is, I've seen firsthand, you're talking about at least, bare minimum, 70,000 people dead. And that is a vast, vast undercount, because the entire healthcare infrastructure that keeps track of people dying in Gaza is almost entirely destroyed. I believe it's like 80% of hospitals are destroyed, and I think almost every single one has been bombed at some point. So, like, literally, let's just not justify this. And you don't have to be like a crazy protest person. All you have to do is say, hey, I don't want to see kids dying with my tax dollars. Hot take. I hate when kids die, you know, it's a hot take. Like, seriously, it's not that hard. And I think being charitable to people is really, really important, because if you're not, then you're not actually going into that conversation with an open mind. And a lot of these people have been propagandized their entire life. So how are you supposed to reach them if you're going in hostile, you know? For me, I grew up in a Republican family. I've told people this. Love my family. They're not all Republicans, but a lot of them are Republicans. And it's because of the media diet they consume, and also their economic circumstances. And they feel like consuming this media is not only a form of entertainment, but it reflects their worldview. And it's like, at that point, you have to understand this person has had, you know, if it's my brother, 20 years, he's not a Republican, by the way. He's an independent just like me. If he's a Republican, if he's a Democrat, whatever, you have to understand the media diet and how that propaganda gets people onto that page in the first place. So I think if you don't recognize that reality, you can't actually push people in the right direction. Literally, I reached out to a guy who I knew because I'm in Michigan, right? And there's a lot of pro-Israel orgs there. Literally convinced him over the course of an hour and a half that this is a genocide and there is an off-ramp and you have to distance yourself from what the government of Israel is doing. And obviously that doesn't absolve everything that he said beforehand, all the, you know, straight up propaganda and misinformation, disinformation that he reposted, but at the same time, he came to the eventual correct conclusion. And I feel like you have to navigate and get through to that propaganda and make sure you come up with new talking points people have not heard, so they're not already like primed to disagree with you. I think that's how you reach people. And I don't think that just goes for this issue. I think that goes for any political issue. But obviously this is more severe because you're talking about life and death. It's not economic policy. So anyways, that's just my 2 cents, or like maybe 50 cents. We'll see. You want to be interviewed? Sorry, I wanted to ask, do you want to be interviewed or no? Okay, no worries. Of course. We're 0 for 1 today, but it's all good. Yeah, this is crazy. I'm just, for one, selfishly, I am like a train collector type guy. I have a lot of like old train tracks and stuff from Christmas events, so like this type of creation is very impressive to me. I really like it. This is the strip. That's what it looks like today. So like this, whoever made this did a fantastic job. And that's what Gaza was like beforehand. Night and day. And this is still going on at this second right now. You're talking about literally perhaps what will go down as the worst genocide since the Holocaust. Maybe Rwanda, if you want to, you know, split hairs. At the same time, I don't care if it's the biggest genocide or the third biggest genocide or the second. It doesn't matter. We just need to stop this. And I would argue that anybody, especially from the Biden administration and the Trump administration, that knew the extent of this behind the scenes and lied to the American people should face criminal penalties. And I know that's not going to happen because of executive privilege, but this is unacceptable. Like, look at this. This is former cities, just nothing, gone. Like, that is insane. So, yeah. If you guys have any thoughts, I haven't seen anybody commenting, but people have been hearing me, I guess, cook. You guys let me cook. I appreciate that, I guess. It's crazy. Let me see if... Oh, gotcha, yeah. This is the press that was killed right here. Press. This is what Biden said his red line was, and then immediately did nothing, of course, because Joe Biden famously was like, Rafa's my red line. I don't know if you guys remember this. I think it was 2023, maybe 2024, where he said, oh, if Netanyahu goes in here, it's my red line. Nothing. Also, these are the lines with the humanitarian zones and what's safe, etc. And then they got bombed too. So, like, you know, it's disappointing to say the least. And for me, I just call balls and strikes. Is this true? Yes or no? And how does that impact my worldview? That's it. And I'm nice to everyone. I'm friends with everybody. As long as they show me dignity and respect, and at least they're somewhat open-minded. Like, maybe they're guarded with their opinions, but they're at least willing to have a conversation and treat me with respect in that conversation. So that's what we do here. We do debates and interviews, things like that. So I'm ready to bounce to somewhere else and interview someone. Since it is 9, I want to be respectful because they're doing a good job. But yeah. What'd you guys think of that? It's crazy. Crazy mural. Amazing. Parking garage?
Yes, just all the way at the end.
Excellent.
Oh, you know.
You just saw me. Excellent. Let me see if I can interview people on the way. Yeah, it's interesting. So yeah, I basically missed, 80% of day 1, but I was busy. Tomorrow I'm going to try to get literally as much as I possibly can of day 2. Hassan Piker will be streaming there, which is cool, I guess. What else? What else is going on? They're doing that. They got, I think, 6 talks lined up and then 3 breakout sessions. And the event basically runs the same time, I think. I think it's 9 a.m. to basically 10 p.m., so like 13-hour day here. And that doesn't include after events either. So we'll see how that goes. Hell yeah, this is awesome. Joe Lewis. Amazing. Sorry. That's cool. Legend. I believe he won it might have been his first during the Great Depression, his first world championship. Got to double check on that. Legend. I remember I watched a history of boxing video. It's awesome. Yeah, love this statue. Detroit's so cool, man. We got a dozen people still here. Welcome, guys. Where do you want me to pop in next? We got a lot going on in Detroit tonight. It's a beautiful night. The night is still young. Although I am getting older, so we'll see, I guess. It's cold outside too. I'm gonna try to find an event somewhere. I would go to Ann Arbor, but there's probably nothing going on today because it's, what is it called? Labor Day weekend. Honestly, kind of a smart weekend to plan this, especially since you get a lot of labor activists who are also in the protest movement too. So I think that makes sense. How does the volume sound, by the way? The Autorama. Let's see what this is. Yeah, like I said, this is where I forget what it's called. Is it called the car show, the Motor City Auto Show, I think, or something like that? Yeah, that's cool. Funny enough, a lot of the things people are named after usually aren't great guys, but I mean, you're talking about the era before unions started getting treated like crap by government, so I don't know this guy. I'll have to research him, if he was actually a good guy or a terrible guy. I would argue that anytime we have a terrible guy, you know how people say tear down the monument, destroy it? I wouldn't say that. I would say make fun of the monument. I would say put a new plaque down talking about how terrible they were, or like put the monument somewhere in like a dark corner. It's just like how the Baseball Hall of Fame has actual people from the Klan in it, and we can't get them out because we don't kick people out once they're already in. It's sort of like a very, very high prestige, so that's sort of the idea. I would say take all those baseball members who are terrible people and put their Hall of Fame memorabilia like in the closest spot next to the restrooms and the trash cans. I think that'd be pretty funny. Or keep them in a back storage closet or something to collect mold. So yeah, they're in the Hall of Fame technically speaking, but you know, what do you guys think? I think that'd be a great idea. Let me see, before I go, I'm gonna go check if there's any other events going on. I didn't realize how big this place is. How's everybody doing today? Great Lakes Unfiltered. I have a logo ready. One of my friends designed it. But yeah, the plan is to make that a nonprofit. And also, I'm gonna be hiring writers soon. And the plan is it's gonna be completely meritocratic. So if you have a good lead, what is going on with my lights? There we go. If you have a good lead or something, that would be the way. I'm thinking my hair looks pretty good today. What do you guys think of the hair? It's looking good? Hello, how we doing, everybody? Just seeing if there's other stuff going on in the area that we can get advantage to. Nice. Got a dozen people in chat. God, I love Detroit, man. Sweet. Appreciate everybody tuning in. If you want me to interview more people at the conference tomorrow or even tonight, let me see if there's something going on tonight. My friend's texted me something. Let me see. It's really nice and cozy in here. I could fall asleep in here, but I won't because I own a home. Leave a like for home ownership. And leave a subscription if you're a landlord. No, don't do that. Nice. Events in Detroit. Now. Maybe there's a food place we can go to, get some food. What is today? Today is August, still, 29th, I think. Wow. It's been a long month, man. It's been a long, long-ass month. There's a rooftop party. I don't think I'm going to that. Ooh. There's a comedy show, but I don't think I'll be able to stream in there. Self-care scavenger hunt. Interesting. There's a murder mystery event. I'm surprised that the Palestinian People's Conference is not listed in my events, which is interesting. Oh, man. Yeah, I think I might find something to do and then relaunch, and then we'll chat it up with people. Dope. Nice. Bryce Underwood jerseys are out apparently. That's adorable. Leave a like, guys, if you're tired. I'm trying to do the math. When is 6.5 hours from now? 2:30 a.m. So I guess I gotta be in bed around then. Where's the program at? I think I put it in here. So yeah, I think I already registered tomorrow, so vendors open, but I mean it's pretty flexible, so. Where did I put that bad boy? There we go. Yeah, so I think we'll do that. I think we'll interview people, man on the street style. Obviously, I don't think I'll be doing that at night, but in the daytime, perhaps. Ah, there it is. Nice. Bad boy. Okay, yeah, let's take a look at this tomorrow. See what's going on. Also, by the way, I'm doing this as a journalist. Obviously, I have my own commentary on the issue, but if you've got questions, whether they're tough, easy, whatever, fun questions, I'd be happy to ask them. So yeah, I guess that looks like the first event where I can ask questions at. I'm assuming the first hour will be just speech and whatnot. So yeah, I think that'll be good. So I guess go to bed at around 2:30 a.m. and we'll see. Yeah, so definitely want to interview him since he's very much helped this channel, which is nice. He's been allowing me to use his content and allowing a lot more people to use his content because he wants his message out there. So I use his content as re-uploaded content. It's really nice. I think that's a lost art where you have these companies that, or people who are journalists or commentators, and they offer like arguably more ethical coverage than the actual mainstream media, which, how is that even possible? Think about that. One dude is more reliable than mainstream media. It's kind of crazy. He's not perfect, but I mean, seems like a nice guy. I don't know him. I mean, we'll see tomorrow if he's not a nice guy. Although I'm assuming he's gonna be swarmed by literally thousands of people, so. I heard he's gonna meet up with Abdul El Sayed, or is it? Yeah. Abdul El Sayed, who's running for Congress, for the Senate seat in Michigan. He's a doctor. I believe he is Palestinian himself. I remember watching the stream about that, so. I think in the ramp up for tomorrow, we'll stream that on my channel so you can take a peek. So yeah, struggle continues. Is there more Saturday programming? There is. Beautiful. Cultural night. Dances. We're going to that for sure. Seeds of Resistance, Struggle for Food Sovereignty, Unmasking the Genocide Enablers. I really like that one too. That's one of the things that I really have a fascination with is propaganda and how it works. And I think it's not just this, but it's in general, the people in the media who clearly have either personal biases or are directly being paid as consultants for these parties and political actors. And in this case, it's not even about like the humanity of people. For them, it's about what is beneficial for their political side or group or whatever. And it's like, dude, be a human being. I don't know if you guys saw that Richie Torres interview, but gosh dang it, he's a sociopath. Like, what's wrong with that guy? So yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, this looks interesting. So I guess these are at the same time, which is unfortunate. Student encampments. Yeah, I gotta go to the student movement, mainly because I covered that as a journalist, so I can tell them my experience firsthand of covering it as a journalist. Obviously, I was critical of some people sometimes, especially in the way that some people behaved. But in general, I mean, I've been seeing what's happening in the background and have basically covered like how the genesis of this happened. So, Gracie, what's your question, by the way? should I introduce myself? 30-second elevator pitch, 300-second elevator pitch, which that'd be 5 minutes. 300 divided by 60. So yeah. Is your question about my background or these events? I'd be happy to answer either. I guess I've officially been a journalist for 2 years now, but unofficially I've been writing for papers for, God, a decade? Literally since I was a kid. It's kind of crazy. My biggest W was getting this information for when the government impeached the student vice president and president back in 2023. Or no, 2024, right before Christmas. It was literally Christmas Eve. It was kind of crazy. We published an article at 1:30 in the morning. And in that article, we talked about how the reasons, it's like a technicality. They were not found guilty on any of the actual violence crimes. The only things they were found guilty on were dereliction of duty for not doing like very, very basic menial tasks that were in their role descriptions, which is, I mean, that's really kind of funny. It's like the president not going to jail, even though he I don't know, dispatch the military on people or something, but like he goes to jail for like not signing an executive order and enforcing it or something. Like a very weird technicality. It's very funny. But that's what happened in Ann Arbor, and the thing that's happened to my dismay is the neoliberals have retaken power in Ann Arbor, which is unfortunate. We went from neoliberals to people who literally wanted to shut down the government and right back to the same gosh dang thing. And it is frustrating because although a lot of them are nice people, I know a lot of them well, I know a lot of them not so well, but they seem nice. The I guess, intersection of incompetence and straight up disingenuousness by some people, where you have like these very, very toxic political entities at the top in Ann Arbor who take advantage of gullible freshmen, sophomores who want to make the world a better place, but they don't know how. So they just go along with this seemingly progressive party, but really it's just neoliberals. Again, it's, oh, I care about DEI, et cetera, but they don't actually change anything. And it's like, that's almost more insidious than having a very, very out-of-date worldview, because at least that's honest. If you're using things like that dishonestly, I don't understand how you can call yourself a progressive. It just doesn't make sense. So, and that's what's happening in Ann Arbor right now, unfortunately. I wish it weren't, but, you know. Anyways, this is Sunday. I think I will be busy for this day. It's my grandfather's birthday, so I probably won't be here, but it seems like it's mostly the same stuff. Apparently his son's playing basketball with, what's his name? The guy who's running for Senate. So these are some of the panels. Friday, Saturday. So here's Saturday. Gaza resists, Gaza remains. Confronting genocide, starvation, and siege. For the past 2 years, Israel's pursued a strategy of making Gaza a hell on earth. I mean, yeah. So this is, oh gosh, wow. So people are coming who have actually been in Gaza on top of people who have left and talk about how they were treated. I don't know if they'll have any people who are former IDF people or former U.S. military contractors, which would be very interesting to hear from. I would have many questions for them. The main people I want to ask is like what swayed them. I'm very fascinated by how, if they were on, I guess, the side of military action, how they got swayed to the other side. And I would ask the same thing to anybody who's pro-Israel, if they somehow weren't pro-Israel and then became pro-Israel. I find it very fascinating how people get here, you know? It's a very interesting predicament. So I definitely want to not miss that one. 9:30 a.m. Gosh dang it. I'll try my best to be there. I'm not an early guy. I get up late. I get up. My rule is double-digit hours. I only get up at 10 a.m. or later. I'm in college. Leave me alone. So that's my rule. But anyways, keynote panels, 11:30 a.m. Obviously, I'll be there for that one. Mahmoud Khalil's here. Okay. Interesting. So if you don't know, I believe he was one of the people who was basically facing deportation, imprisonment by the Trump administration. I believe he's either a journalist or just wrote like an op-ed about divestment, and Trump, I guess they used that as impetus to sort of declare him as somebody who's an enemy of the state, which makes no sense. So it's very interesting. I'd love to ask him questions if I get a chance to. I think that'd be a very, very interesting conversation. Yeah, and if you guys have any questions, by the way, follow me on Instagram at Tyler J. Fiorito. I'm going to put that on the screen if I can. You see. Yeah, so if you follow me there on Instagram and you DM me your questions, I will ask them tomorrow to these guests if you're interested in that. Trying to figure out how to do this bad boy. Nope. Gracie, do you have any questions? I know you've been in here a while. I appreciate it. Nice. Let me put that on the screen. Live at Palestinian People's Conference. That is where we are. Instagram. Nice. Okay, let's see that. Let me see how this looks. Maybe put it in the middle of the screen. Or is that annoying? Let's see. It's supposed to flow. Oh, there we go. Hell yeah. I wonder if I can slow it down. Nice, that's cool. I don't know if we're there yet as a society. We'll do that eye candy up there in case you're like have ADHD or something. Look at the shiny little thing that's across the screen. Ooh, it's very, very pretty. Look at that. It's so pretty. Leave a like for ADHD, guys. I have ADHD, so it actually helps me. I'll take it. Leave a like for that. So I appreciate it. It's gonna be good. Nice. I like it. So yeah, this is the Sunday stuff. Oh wait, no, there's one more. There it is. Struggle continues. The fight for Palestine in North America. So I guess... So Hassan is giving remarks right here. I don't know if it's at this event or it's at maybe the same time somewhere else, which is interesting. So I think we'll find that out shortly here. Let me charge this. I think the building's getting down. Gonna have to go to my car very soon. Just might plug in my charger. So yeah, this is that next chat right here. In response to the last 2 years of genocide, Gaza, powerful mass movement has erupted. So I'm guessing this is covering both the student movement and protesters in general. So it's very interesting. Don't worry, I'm not sleeping here, I promise. It would be nice though, this is very comfortable. So yeah, wish I could go Sunday, but I mean, Grandpa's birthday is Grandpa's birthday. Got to take care of family first, so. So yeah, this is the stuff on Sunday. Maybe I'll reach out to some of these folks and get them on the broadcast remotely. I think that'd be kind of cool. We're doing numbers today, guys. I appreciate it. This is all original content. You guys are doing numbers. Thank you. Where the hell is my... Oh, it's in my pocket. I was like, where's my phone charger? It's literally in my pocket. ADHD, man. Anyways, let's keep it going. Program sessions. So yeah, I guess these are the sessions in all these different rooms. So I think, obviously, the 240 session makes total sense to do the student movement. I think Hassan's probably going to go to the Unmasking Genocider Enablers event because he's covering the news. But obviously, I really want to go to this event because I covered it myself. I think what we need to do is talk about the successes of, in terms of, what is it called? Getting divestment at some universities, which obviously, like, it's a very, very, very small percentage, probably a fraction of a percent that actually did that. But the ones that did, like Rutgers, that is the type of success that people need to be doing. And I feel like what I've experienced, at least in the plurality, I wouldn't say the majority, the plurality of people I've talked to in the pro-Palestine movement have, I guess, any sort of marginal disagreement in terms of tactics. I've seen people criticize each other, and it's like, maybe it's not the plurality, maybe it's just a vocal minority. I'm not sure. I don't have the math on that. But I've seen people say like, oh, why do you criticize this? Like, we agree on this. Why are you criticizing this? This is a distraction. It's like, okay, any criticism of these tactics is in service of making it better. It's like me doing my job as a journalist, criticizing the University of Michigan. I do not hate the University of Michigan. I do not want the University of Michigan to fail. However, if you don't give the University of Michigan criticism, whether it's security, whether it's corruption, whether it's the fact that we've had 4 presidents now in the last 5 years, which has never happened in the history of the University of Michigan, literally presidents ever, over 230 years. And yet now we're going to have a 5th president. It's crazy. So, gross. How's the volume sound, guys? I think we'll go to that one. That makes sense. I wish I could go to the Sunday one, but I don't know if we're allowed to film in the media room. I'll ask some people. But yeah, no, that'll be good. Got the culture program, gallery. I think that's what we saw earlier. Maybe. Interesting. Oh, they have a VR experience. Okay, that's sick. I don't know if I'll be able to show you that, but that'll be very, very cool. Nice. Palestinian Youth Ensemble. I wish I could go to this. That looks fun. Leave a like for music, guys. Leave a like for music. So these are the folks. So this is the whole event, I guess. I was looking for this map. Here it is. There we go. So yeah, this is the map right here. So you've got these are the rooms where the breakout sessions are. I'm guessing it's on this main floor called the 2nd floor because there's a big old basement. We're right on the banks of the Detroit River, literally like a mile away from Canada, which is kind of fun. So yeah, that's where we were with all of the open events, I think. So then this is the rooms over here. And then 142 is all the way down here, and that's where the media is. Vendors. Cool, interesting. Okay. So it's actually pretty compact. I like it. It's nice and navigable. So these are the people who, oh my God, are these all people who have been killed during the, wow, that's crazy. So these are all people who have been killed by the Israeli Defense Force, or IDF, although, let's be real, defense is a misnomer. It's like calling the United States Department of Defense. Everyone knows it used to be called the Department of War, but that's a different conversation. So yeah, this was recently. I remember this. I covered this on my news. Anis al-Sharif was a Palestinian journalist in Gaza. He worked with Al Jazeera, I believe, and basically because he interviewed Hamas officials, Israel claimed that he was working with Hamas, which I've seen no evidence of that. It seems like it's just a straight, outright lie and excuse to kill a journalist. That's just my opinion, though. And yeah, I mean, he literally was starving, camped with his press team right outside a hospital, and he got bombed. Literally, I don't think they had a weapon in that tent, as far as I'm aware. And it wasn't like one of those, what is it called, cluster munitions or whatever that's hard to target. You're talking about a direct ballistic missile that is very targeted, and it was such an egregious point. So anyways, I'm going to move on to the next person, but look up his name. His work was crucial since obviously journalists are not allowed free movements, free expression in the Strip. He connected with Al Jazeera and many other outlets, and I believe he did work for some American publications too. I wish they would say which ones he worked for here, but it's all right. Khalid Nabhan was a grandfather who was martyred in an airstrike. After his farewell, soul of my soul to his granddaughter was captured on video. I mean, just think about that for a second. I don't know how many people in chat right now have their grandparents, still around, but like, these are all just people. We're all just people, man. It's crazy. It just makes me mad, man. Like, what the hell are we doing, dude? Oh, I remember this guy. So yeah, this is the guy from the picture. If you saw that hospital that was completely destroyed back in 2024, I think it was maybe summer 2024, maybe a little later. He was the doctor who was literally in rubble, and as soon as he got out of the rubble, he survived and was immediately handcuffed, which is insane. Paramedic, dead, doesn't have weapons, never held a gun in his life. Remember that? Crazy. 17 years old, photojournalist, dead, singer, dead, 5-year-old. Wow.
And also, I don't know if you guys heard about that, but that Green Beret, who was straight up, he was pro-Israel before, I guess, going to this iteration. And when he was there, he said he witnessed let military contractors, he's like an ex-veteran, so he would get paid for by the Israeli state to aid them in this. And he said that he witnessed them give an order to literally kill a child. Like, that's crazy. This is a Green Beret. This dude is not like, you know, a media figure or something. So, yeah, no, it's, I mean, if anyone is in, I guess, denial or has questions or anything like that, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. I'd be happy to talk to you or like have you on the broadcast. We'll cook out there. It's crazy. Man. I think we'll pop back and get some food, I think. See what's open. So yeah, I'm going to be here tomorrow, pretty much all day. Event starts at 9:30. I will be here. I hope we'll be at 10. We'll see. I have a lot of work to do. So we'll make it happen, I guess. Yeah. Everybody in chat, where are you guys from? Also, by the way, I'm probably going to be at TPUSA for a journalism conference too again. Or at their conference for journalism. Sorry. I'm trying to think about the words, say them correctly. So, yeah. Anyways, let's go. Stretch. Gotta loosen my calves. I tried. We're getting on the road. Press pass. Yeah, beautiful. I'm gonna have to play back this audio, see how it does, but good first day. It's my own fault for not coming in sooner. Got busy, got distracted, ADHD. My life is ableist. No. So yeah, that's what happened. And we'll be back tomorrow for a lot more. I'm going to cut up some of these rants since I think I kind of cooked on that rant when I was at the the little sculpture. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was a sculpture of, I don't know if you would call it a sculpture. I guess a diorama of the strip. So, yeah. Leave a like, and we'll be back tomorrow. This is August 29th, 2025. It's Friday. I am here in Detroit. And we will be back tomorrow for day 2 of the conference. Thank you guys for tuning in. And if you want more, hit like and subscribe. I'll probably be streaming later tonight too. But yeah, no, in-person streams, outfit looking good. Appreciate all the support on this channel, guys.